and is #1 in this race. #2 is Captain Dibble. Carl Llewellyn, Royal Athlete, doesn't take part. Country Member is the only other one in the lineup. That's ridden by Luke Harvey. Just 3 runners, but they have between them won over 170,000 in win and place prize money. Here's how they bet.
Rushing Wild is 7-4 on favourite. Captain Dibble 5-2, and Country Member is the outsider of the party, 3-1 in from 4s.
Racing down towards the first fence, and as they come into it, it's Rushing Wild that leads from Captain. Oh dear, Captain Dibble just nodded on the ground there. It's okay in second place. Third horse home is, or the third horse at this stage, Country Member. So swing right-handed, and Rushing Wild leading, and has a length and a half the good over the other two, who'll be in the air together at this, the second fence. Oh dear. Rushing Wild got a little bit close to it, got away with it. Come down towards the third. Rushing Wild from Country Member, and they're 2-3 clear now of Captain Dibble. This is a ditch. Rushing Wild from Country Member in second place, and Captain Dibble in third, and they stride away towards the water jump, fence #5 in this race. Rushing Wild coming to it. This is the 5th, and 2 clear of Country Member in second place and Captain Dibble in third. So the 3 railway fences on the back straight now confront them, and they come in very close order indeed. Rushing Wild from Country Member on the right, and Captain Dibble between the pair. Down towards the 7th, and Rushing Wild the leader, Country Member on the outside, and then Captain Dibble. Had a slight mistake early on and nerved him, and not much chance to recuperate down the back straight at Sandown Park, where they jumped 7 fences. But he's got a little bit of a breather now before he's got a furlong or so before they come to the 9th, which is the pond fence. Rushing Wild, Peter Scudamore going on, but Country Member going with him, and then Captain Dibble. Rushing Wild towards the 9th then, in those black and yellow colours, from Country Member and Captain Dibble. 2 miles to go. This will be the 10th. Rushing Wild from Country Member, Captain Dibble. I must say, Rushing Wild, ears pricked, certainly taking in the scenery. The next thing he sees is another open ditch. Got to jump it. It's the 11th. Coming to it. Now he jumps that one absolutely foot perfect. And so, gentlemen, as John Oaksey, John Frankham, as they come up past us, which one would you like to be on?
Well, I'm not sure I'd like to be on him, but Rushing Wild's jumping has improved steadily. The first 2 or 3 fences, he took chances at some of them and looked in possible danger of jumping a bad rhyme, but he's got better and better.
Yeah, he got a little bit close to the first 2 fences, but I never ever felt that he was going to fall. He certainly knows, or looks as though he knows what he's doing, and both of the other 2 are plenty close enough if they're good enough. Country Member jumping slightly better than Captain Dibble, but they both had plenty of time to get warmed up to the task. And I should think as they jump this downhill fence and head down the far side, then the pace will begin to quicken. Rushing Wild 15-8 on 130 Country Member, Captain Dibble 9-2, but there's all to play for, and there could still be an intriguing race.
They do say always back the outsider of 3. Captain Dibble is that one, and he's third of the 3 at this stage, and it's Rushing Wild leading from Country Member and Captain Dibble, and they've got about 1.25 miles to go. They've got 10 more fences to jump. This is 10 out then. Rushing Wild. Country Member just striding along nicely on the outside under Luke Harvey, another plain fence. And I must agree with John Oaksey that Rushing Wild's jumping has got remarkably better, significantly better as they take the ditch. He just pushes through the top of it, measures it well. Certainly got up, whizzing up in the weights though, of course, following that very smooth front-running performance here last time. Second favourite in the Gold Cup, Rushing Wild, to the water jump. from Country Member, winner of 5 races, and Captain Dibble, a winner of 8. These 3 island fences, quick then, 17, 18 and 19, rushing wild. Just a little silly Luke Harvey asked Country Member to get closer. And no slouch in his own right, Country Member on the right. Come to the next, and is trying to make Rushing Wild exert a little bit more. 4 more to jump. This is 4 from home. Rushing Wild from Country Member on the outside. And there's still 2 or 3 clear of Captain Dibble. Starting to turn out of the back straight. Rushing Wild and Peter Scudamore leading from Country Member in second, and then in third place is Captain Dibble. Rushing Wild. So there's 1 or 2 problems early on. Still 3 more fences to jump. Captain Dibble's trying to get a little bit closer on the outside. Country Member yet to really make an effort, although niggled along. 3 more to jump from left to right. Rushing Wild, Country Member, Captain Dibble. 3 out here, and it's Rushing Wild in the lead now. If he's going to be a class horse, a Gold Cup performer, he should really start to come away now, despite the weight advantages. They come down towards the second last. It's Rushing Wild, the leader. Country Member is giving him a race, 2 out. Jumping well under pressure, but Country Member is certainly keeping with him, and it is going to be a race now, and Rushing Wild is having to work hard, and Country Member is going with him. Come down towards the final fence, and at it is going to be Country Member and Rushing Wild, and it's going to be Country Member the stand side, Rushing Wild the far side, and Country Member is going on and takes Rushing Wild apart as they race up towards the line. A big weight advantage for Country Member, but it's going to win the Agfa Diamond Chase. Country Member takes it, Rushing Wild is second, Captain Dibble is third, and so the outcome of this limited handicap, it's a win for number 4, Country Member, in the colours of Mrs. C. Williams, trained by Andy Turnell. 3 times now a winner over this course and distance, and ridden by Luke Harvey, the 130 winner of this chase.
Second, number 1, Rushing Wild, 15-8 on favourite. And third, number 2, Captain Dibble at 9-2. A non-runner was number 3, and 3 round. The tote paid $3.60 for the win. The dual forecast came to £1.60, and the computer straight forecast to $5.19.